close to harmony. When the world is sound asleep, something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die. So come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Jake was first. What's up, man? Hey, Boobo. Hey, Dally. Boobo with the cheer. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Sucks that you had to work 18 hours, though. Hey, Mohat. Hey, Dirty Unicorn. Hey, Duchess. Hey, Talib. We're gonna do the base giveaway today, cause I can catch up today. So I'll do a Certius right after stream, and then whoever wins. Hey, Zippy. How's everybody's weekend going? Are you guys ready for the fight tonight? I know Red is gonna stream tonight after the war ends. So I'm gonna tune into her. Hopefully I'll see you guys there as well. And then I'll watch the fight simultaneously. Alright, so since the last time I streamed, I got Iteru to level 12. And then we started breeding Hosset. And we got this far on Hosset. I got 100 out of 500 for Iteru. Also got Rizar and Vulcan. Nice, Jake. Nice, Jake. Yeah, Bubo. Bubo's birthday today. Happy birthday, man. Trying to get Vulcan to 13. Why do you need him at 13, Dally? Okay, 12. Okay. Yeah, so I don't have... Obviously, I have 75 fragments, and so I can go halfway through. I was actually debating on buying a pack and trying to finish him off, but I decided against it. I'm not gonna be buying stuff. You like typos, nice. Alright, I gotta fly my multipliers, then we're gonna probably farm some food because I gotta feed Calvin. I fed everything. I got Nidra as, because I was going for the items in that branch or whatever. So I got Nidra to level 20 already. I have his gold stone. Probably get his sapphire stone as well next week. But that's just with the extra, sigils that I get. I'm not actually trying to get him anywhere. So, Borgia is maxed out. Aster is maxed out. And Tengu is maxed out. Um, so we're about. Terran is maxed out as well. So all my divines are done. And now we're gonna be pushing to get all of these dragons expert. So Rizar, we have 2 more levels, 6 levels for Calvin, 6 levels for Vulcan, 1 more level for Sekhem. Terran is maxed out. 2 more levels for Scorcho, 7 more levels for Kaiju, and a lot of more levels for Quates. But you got Niger too. I have him maxed on green tier. No idea what level that is. Yeah, mine is green, I think, as well. And I think it turns 12 at turns 12. It turns green at 19. So doesn't Sek go to 38? It goes to 30, but at my level, I can only get him to 20. So at level 137, I can only get him to 20. So that's what I'm saying. Just maxing him out to the max possible for right now. What level is my Iteru? My Iteru is 12. So I got him to breedable. And then I bred everything. And then I bred my Hosset. I started on my Hosset. I don't know if I did it last night or the night or this morning. So it was either yesterday or today morning. I can't really remember. I think it was yesterday. No, it was today. It was today. This morning. Alright. Let's get into some multipliers. Start with Sekhem. I usually don't invite anybody because I only need 62% on this base to get maximum experience. So I usually just quit after that if I'm too lazy to fly. This morning I'm just waking up. So you're 100 out of 500 for the for Iteru. Man, I'm dying to find out what school you're coaching. Well, have fun finding out, because I'll probably not be sharing that. You're a huge D1 fan. I'm a women's basketball coach, not men's. So, women's basketball. See, after I kill this monument here, I usually just quit, because I get max experience. Yelnak, what's up, man? You're a huge D1 fan. Huh? Cool, Bubo. Where are you from again, Bubo? I forgot. Well, you're not. I mean, I know you're not from. Well, you might be from. I know you're not living here. But where are you originally from? Me too, Yelnak. I'm happy to be streaming. I'll stream tomorrow as well. And tomorrow we're gonna do our $20 giveaway. Tomorrow, so a little bit earlier tomorrow than today. So probably around 11 or midnight. I really don't like this station that I'm listening to right now, so let me change that. All right. Hey Texas, how you doing? Let me open something up here really quick. following the score from this game. All right, I'm back. You're off tomorrow. Nice, Dally. So you're gonna be here for the giveaway. I live in Japan, but I lived in Kentucky for most of my youth. Born in Massachusetts. Okay, Boobo. Okay. Gotcha. So you're pretty, not that close, but close to where I'm at. Gotta get some food and get out of bed. Catch you tomorrow. All right, Jake. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the $20 value pack giveaway, our weekly giveaway. You're a huge UK fan. That's cool. You remember Enes Kanter, Bubo? Wow. What do you mean, wow? What are you wowing about? Sorry, driving one sec. Take your time, y'all. Don't type and drive and stuff. I just went live, so we have some time. I'll stream for about an hour, hour and a half. So we'll be here, y'all. Watching the hurricane. I saw your videos. Is it bad or is it just not dangerous? But I saw your videos in my line chat. I actually like weather. Yeah, Turkish guy. So I played with him in high school. He's my host brother. So we lived together when we went to high school with the same host family here. So so yeah, I'm really good with him. Who else did I play with? They played in Kentucky. Um, yeah, I didn't play with nobody else, but I know John Wall. I know Eric Bledsoe. Um, hey Sharp, how you doing? So no, he was there 2010 and 11. So 10, 11 season was his 1 year there when he never played. Zippy coach, I watched your Canaris video. It was so funny. I was dying laughing. I'm glad you liked the Zippy. Everybody gave me the same reaction to it. But yeah. All right, let's go with Calvin. How you doing, Sharp Eye? How's breeding event going for you? How's your weekend? You've hatched 5 eggs. Nice. So you got a lot of leveling to do. That's exciting. Which ones did you get? Who did you get? Yeah, Bubo. That's pretty cool. Okay, now finally home. Nice, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be fixing the stream um shortly, I believe. A couple of days or so. Trying to get Edding to breeding point, but he's so far away. Yeah, you'll have to like fly him a lot, use a lot of potions and XP potions if you have them. But yeah, I feel your pain. Hey Mowgli, Mo Mogul. I gotta find out how to pronounce your name. Is it Mogul? All right, now the boring part. We're flying with warriors. Dread, how's Dread doing? I know you guys are still first, but how's it going? You got Ursa, Manhattan, Chris, and we're halfway to Avalanche. That's nice. That's nice. Moji, all right, Moji, cool. Moji, gotcha. We gotta farm food as well for Calvin, so that's gonna be a couple of runs after we do our multipliers. Want to level overboard? I hatched 7. Danzig, Erd, Elixis, Yersino, Kalad, and Basilis. That's not that bad. That's not bad. I may be incubating and leveling until the next breeding. Yeah. Um, I I got Iteru and halfway into the Hosset. Coach, is it true that if you hit a base that is way higher than you and get at least 18%, you get full experience? So no, it's not like a static number like that, Yelnat. It just depends on a base from base to base. So, for example, when I'm hitting this base that I hit for my experience, so I hit this base and it's a 212 base. So in order for me to get maximum experience on this base, I need to do 62%. Once I do 62%, I can die or I can swap and I can still get maximum experience. And it just depends on the relationship between your level and the defense power of the base that you're hitting. So it's not a static number. So it's not like 18% for every base that you hit. It's a number that you get by trial and error. You can't calculate it. I mean, I'm sure you can calculate it, but we can't calculate it. So it's just trial and error and see at what point on the significant base how much experience you need in order to get full experience. So I have Garza, Gaspar, in Ith, Eden, and Septis. Nice, nice. Chaos, what's up? I'll be here for probably another hour. So you got time, Chaos. I'm glad you made it. Alright, so let's take off all these boosts. I don't need that. So who do you guys have tonight? And this is usually why I don't invite people into my runs, because now I have two people in it and I actually need to clear it because I don't want them to waste a dragon on me. Usually I don't invite them, but it's just a habit to hit invite teammates. So if I didn't invite, I would just quit at 62% and start another dragon, because that will buy me time and it doesn't take as long to stay in the flight and clear up the whole base. Han is in here. The guy that wants to be an MVP always. And he never is. He rarely is. Once or twice ever. Also, coach, when defending a base, how long do buffs work? I know they have a timer, right? Yeah, so they do have a timer. I don't know exactly how long they last. So, for example, attack power and defense. So the sword and the shield, they have a certain time limit that they are active. I don't exactly know how long they last. Super shots do stay for as long as, until they shoot it, but the buffs are not. So usually you want to buff your towers right before the dragon flies in. So you don't want to have, like, let's say for example, somebody has a long base and the dragon is right here, and you're putting up boosts on this island. That's probably not going to be beneficial, because by the time the dragon comes in here, clears this island, comes back down here, it's gonna, the buffs are gonna expire. So you always want to defend, put the boosts on when the dragon is close to reaching them. I want Cerebus so I can make Munin, Hugin, Lemon, and half of Calibar. Yeah, I know what path you're on. That's perfect, Sharp. Hopefully you get it. You have a couple more days. Well, you have today, tomorrow, and then Monday. Super shots stay until used. Yeah, super shots stay until used, but buffs do not. You're correct. Oh dang, I didn't even set this up. Hold on, let me refresh my dashboard. All right, here we go. Perfect. And then also it's just a practice, y'all. It's just a practice to where you know when to put them down. So trial and error again. What works best for you, and learning the base that you're defending. You got Whale, Sith, and Nosfer. Nice. That's cool to leave. I loved Whale. That was my favorite gold dragon. Or green, whatever it is. Master, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, please ask. I'll try to answer any questions you might have. Sorry, been holding my questions for your streams. Yeah, just go ahead, man. Just shoot them all. You know I don't mind. God, I'm gonna die here. I need 62%. It's really bad. I think I'll get here. Yeah, we got 62, I think. Yeah, 63. So we get our maximum experience. Can't believe I lived without these streams for so long. I've been streaming for. When did I start streaming? I started streaming like end of April, beginning of May. So it's already been May, June, July, August. About 4 months. Been a while. Looking forward to whale. Your Sinu seems like a dragon, like a training dragon for using whale. Yeah. Your Sinu is like the first dragon that you have with steel essence, and then you get to. It is, gets you used to what spells you're gonna take. When you destroy certain type of towers, you learn the mechanics of it. So yeah, that's kind of like a little prep for whale and cons. So I just like whale better than consurgence. Coach, after you use your multipliers, is there a faster way to get your new dragons up to breeding level or just grinding? So yeah, grinding is the only way that you can do it. Um, the other ways that you can do it, you either have to spend or have XP potions for it. So, for example, when I did my Teru, because I opened a lot, I opened like almost 200 gold chests in the beginning of the breeding event. We did it on Wednesday, and so I had a lot of XP potions. Um, I got a lot of the extra XP boosts that you can equip on dragons, and that just helped me level it faster. But other than just power leveling it, just grinding it, there is no other way to do it. Yelnek, it's beneficial to all of us. Yeah, I like to believe so. Moji. I'm trying to be helpful as much as I can. There's no stupid questions, Yelnek. I mean, I had. So I'll tell you one of the things that I didn't know how to do when I started. So when I first started um, playing the game, for about 2 or 3 months of me playing, I would always join into somebody's attacks to defend somebody, and I didn't know what the shield, sword, and hammer do. So they were just on the sides, on the left side of the screen for me, but I didn't know what they do. So all I did was actually doing super shots. So I thought that if I click on a sword and then do a super shot, in my mind I thought that the tower is gonna do more damage. Or if I hit the shield and then hit the tower that I want, I thought that that would mean that just that tower is gonna be defended. So I didn't know that you actually have to press on the sword or on the hammer or on the shield and drag it over the group of towers. And I was like level 40 or 50 when I found that out. So there's no stupid questions. Like if you're new to the game, everything is new to you. So yeah. What's up, Zeus? How you doing? Anybody want to run Nasfer for me? Nasfer is really hard to level, in my opinion, because he's a really bad dragon. But I managed to get him to expert eventually. I love the new team I'm in, but they spend a lot and I can barely keep up. Don't try to keep up with them. Don't try to keep up. People that spend will always have more points than you, no matter how hard you play. So just play at your own pace, and don't worry about them. Yeah, welcome to the club, Dally. I did the same thing, and it was embarrassing when I found out how you actually do it. So pretty good. How are you? I'm great, man. I'm great. I appreciate it. Got this weekend off. We're not in season yet, so usually I have my weekends off, so that's great. Um, so yeah. What do you guys think of the new Dragon Riders that have been announced? I actually like the idea of it. I think that's kind of cool option to have. A lot of people don't like it. I don't know why, but I'm kind of leaning toward liking it. So we'll see how it goes when they release it. Hey Flame, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. You tried Nasser on Terminal Phil last night. I think that's a XP base, right? How did it go for you? Me too, just another currency. I think that it's just gonna increase your dragon power or your tower power, whatever. So yeah. Let me finish this island and I can read some chat. Weekend plus Monday night is bank holiday here, so I have 3 days off. Nice, nice. I actually can't wait for Monday to go back to work. I really enjoy it, and yeah, I don't care how long my weekends are. Once our season starts, I won't have weekends off at all, so I'll be working 7 days a week. I think we have I think we have 100 days straight that we're working without days off. So that's gonna be fun. I'm doing good, Elaine. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing great. Terminally, terminally, terminally Phil is my teammate. I had to train his for him. I hit every single one. Went on 64 runs. Yo, 64 runs. Props to you. Props to you. I love the new Dragon Riders, but I can see there's a way for PG to make more money. And everything they could do is going to be focused towards them making more money. So I think that's just a fact that we have to, accept, and that's how it's going to be. But I like the idea of it. Work, man, you need money for value packs. I was actually considering buying packs for this right before the stream, so I can finish Hoss it. But I decided against it. I'm not gonna start spending money on the game because I don't like the direction where the game is going with the beta and stuff. Even though I like beta, majority of people don't, and yeah, give me my props. You got hella props. You get hella props for that. Especially because it's not your dragon, so you ran it for your teammate. So what's beta? Beta is um, it's an additional part of the game that's only available to a couple of people, to a couple of teams, um, and that is used for PG tests their new releases. Everything they release first, they test it first in the beta, and only a couple of teams have that. So I was on a team that had it. So I had a like when I first started streaming, I had beta. So a lot of my streams were beta based, and you could see what was happening, what's going to be new, and so on. Then I left the team, and in this team right now we don't have it. But because I'm a creators faction member, whenever they have the next opening, I will get beta for my team because I'm a creators faction member. And what it basically is just a bunch of new features to the game. It's actually a whole different aspect of the game where you build ships and islands and then you conquer the islands, and it has very little to do with dragons, and that's what people mostly don't like about it because they want to fly dragons, and beta is more so a strategically focused part of the game where you just uh, strategically make alliances with the other teams, and you take out the islands um, of the opponents, and you're just building ships and stuff like that. So I like it personally, but there's a lot of people that don't like it because they don't like the route that the War Dragons are taking. Because eventually, when they release that, that will be a big part of the game we play right now, and majority of people don't like it. So there's a lot of backlash and negative feedback on it. But it's been negative feedback since they started doing it, and PG hasn't shown any initiative that they're gonna, just drop it or just stop working on it, on that part of the game and figure something else out. So there's a lot of people, you know, going to probably stop playing once they release it to everybody. Hey coach, any more advice on being the low level in a high level team? Um, just help whenever you can. I know it's hard for you because you're like really low, but like for example, I can back I can back up all of the teammates on my team. Even if they're like level 400, I can back them up with my dragons because the bases they hit for experience, I can solo with my dragons. So whenever you can offer to back somebody up on experience runs, just do your best during the events. Um, if you do not have like during PvP events, um, if you don't have inner fires or energy packs and stuff, and you can't fly, then you can actually defend when somebody else is attacking your team, slow the opponent down, and stuff like that. Even like if you if I defend somebody and it takes him 3 dragons to kill my base rather than one, that helps your team because it took him longer to defeat the base than it would if I wasn't defending. So everything helps, like defending is offering to help when you can, when somebody is needs a backup on an experience run. Um, that's true as well, Zeus. You can also farm resources for them. So like you just farm resources and then send it to them. Um, you feel like you're asking for help a lot. I mean that's just the nature of it because you'll need help leveling your dragons. Yeah, so you can even get MVPs like just by defending. So if you defend a lot and you get most defenses or whatever, you can actually get an MVP during the war. Hey coach, do you know why when they change the chest they never drop? I get a lot of bronze but no super. So Ghost, how you doing? Um, they don't drop. So the super sigil chests, the only way you can get them is if you buy them with rubies. They don't actually drop. You can't get them as a drop. And it's saying whenever they change silver chests into something, that chest type, the special chest type, you can only get it by purchasing it with rubies. So you can't get it. Um, Another thing you can do, Yelnak, instead of asking them to back you up on a run, you can join their runs and then ask them to leave a base for you so you can clean it up with whatever dragon you want to do. Now, granted, you're gonna get less experience than if somebody was backing you up, but that kind of alleviates the you having to ask them, constantly to back you up. You're welcome, Ghost. And then coconut, that's another option what coconut just wrote. All right, I'm gonna farm How much do we need? We need like 500k food, so let's farm that. Should be easy to farm. Do you think it's worth to use rubies on sigil chests? I don't. Depends if you're trying to get to if you're trying to finish a line and you're really close and uh, there is something in the lines that you really want to get in the branches, then yeah, probably so. Um, I haven't used it. I don't need it. I don't need sigils, and I value like breeding tokens and speed ups and stuff more than sigils. So I opened 180, I believe, 180 uh, gold chests on Wednesday. So obviously I didn't save anything to open this super sigil chest or whatever their name is. But that's just because I don't need it. So it just depends on your needs. If you're like really close to finishing, a branch, then you can probably open a few and get enough to finish that, or you can just open the regular gold chest. I myself, I'm not a fan of sigil chests. My team is good with it. They encourage me to spend two, but I have a budget to follow. Yeah, if they if you do spend wisely. Don't try to get to like high levels really fast. If you want to spend them during breeding events. How can you find your max XP for your level? What do you mean? Like, how can I find a base, like a training base that's gonna give me maximum experience? Is that the question? If that's the question, like, you just there are teams that one of the teams is XP farms loose one. That team has a lot of XP bases. You can go through their roster and kind of pick something that's a little bit above your level, and then just check bookmark it and see how much experience it gives you. But yeah, it's pretty much like it's just knowledge of the bases, available bases and stuff that you have, and that's how you find it, I guess. It was worth it for me. Got the Emerald Stone and therefore another 25 gold chests, 5k tokens for 10k rubies. Yeah, so for you, Moji, it was worth it because you were really close to getting it. But if you're like far, far away and there is like nothing close of value that you can get, then it's probably not a good idea to use the sigil chest, to open sigil chest. But then again, that's just my opinion. And so yeah. What level are you, Zippy? So I'm starting level 20-ish. So okay, I'm gonna show you. All right, so you go to your team meeting hall. You're gonna hit the magnifying glass, and you're gonna type in XP farms loose 1. Is this the name? All right, XP farms X1. Okay, so you open that up, and all of these bases here are made to be easily taken to give you the maximum experience. So you can go through. You said you're level 20, so you probably want to find a base that is, 30, 40, 50 even. So let's see this 35. Yeah, so this base is level 35 and it's a decent length for an XP base. So then you would go bookmark it, add the bookmarks, then you would leave, and then you would go into your bookmarks. And when you go into your bookmarks and you find the base that you just bookmarked, and in the XP it's going to tell you how much XP it gives you. So if that's the maximum experience for you, then you just use that base and you hit it over and over and over again until you outlevel it. Then once this base no more doesn't give you maximum experience, let's say you hit level 35, And at 35, this base does not give you maximum experience. So you're gonna go, you can delete this base, go back to the same roster of that team, XP Farms X1, XP Farms lose X1, and then you find another base that's a little bit higher level, and then you go through the same process. Now, once you add a base to your bookmarks, it might not be your maximum experience. So then you want to go back into the team and then check for a little bit higher base than that. But yeah, that's the process of finding, XP bases. And that team, XP Farms lose X1. Uh, they're really good. All of their bases, pretty much 90% of the bases in that team are XP bases. So if you can find something in there, that'll probably be the best way for you to find one. So let's watch Morphus. Hey Raina. Hey Coach. Been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. How you doing? Let's watch Morphus a little bit. Alright, he's gonna die, so I'm just gonna quit because I don't want to waste my stuff. Oh, you're welcome, Zippy. Anytime, anytime. Just been busy with school. I see. I see. When should I level up? So Sharp Eye. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up. So we're gonna go to Lady Red's website. I have to make a command for this. So let's open Dragon Check-in. Actually, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna make that command because I always forget. So hang on a second, and I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna add this to our command list. So command list is gonna be exclamation point check-in, check Reds check guide on when you need on what dragons you want to have at what level. Alright, so we saved it. Alright, now let's try it. So exclamation point check in. Perfect. So if you go to that link, Sharp Eye, you can open that, and it will show you at what level what dragons you want to have. So basically, you want to stay at the level you're at. So let's say if I'm looking at it right now, and the first level that it shows you is level 37. So it says at level 37 you need to have expert Arboreus, expert Kelsis, and you have a Hydron. So once you have those, then you would try to push your level to level 43. Then at level 43, you want to stay at 43 until you get your Hydron to expert. You want to have your Amrock above level 10, and you want your Ith above level 6. Once you get those requirements, then you can go to level 49. And at level 49, you got to get Amrock between 18 and 20. Then you want your If between 16 and 18, and you also want to have Huggin and Munnin. So it's a good tool to know at what level where you want to be. So just go back on that site, on that link that's in the chat right now, and just match your level and see if you have the dragons that are required to be, that are like preferred to have at what level. So hopefully that can help you a bit on giving you like the timing on when you should level up. All right, so we need 300k more. So let's keep farming. I really don't want to hit anything that's below 100k. So we're just looking for 100k bases. You're welcome, Sharp Eye. You're welcome. All right, 105k. Texas Fireballs. every time I see Texas Fireballs team, I think of Texas. Hit me, coach. You got food, Zeus? Would have been good to know a long time ago. I'm sorry, Chaos. I'm sorry. But you can always catch up. 220k. We'll see how much is protected, but I can check it out definitely. How did I miss this fire turret? Like, really? That's stupid. Thanks for the link. I've been doing it wrong. You're welcome, Disco. You're welcome. Since we have a lot of people in here, a lot of new people in here, so if you guys are looking for a base building guide, you can go to this link. It's a video that I made on how to build your base starting at level 1 to 300. You can also use this guide to kind of, if you're already level, 50, 60, 100, you can still adjust to this guide, but it's going to be a little bit harder, but you can still do it. Did they do something to phase Ice Shock? No, they haven't. I think it's pretty much the same still. Oh yeah, I need to check Zeus. How much wood you would give me? I mean, food you'd give me. $42k, Zeus. That's not worth it, man. I don't want to hit you for that much. But thank you for offering, man. I really appreciate it. We're looking for bases that have over 100k. 124k. I like it. You want more? Yeah, I'm hitting bases about 100k. Because it's easy to find them now. Like, there is not, like, food is not scarce right now. Don't worry about it. Don't use your packs. Don't waste them, Zeus. There's a lot of food around, so it's not hard to find it. Don't worry about it. If you want me, I can hit you just for fun, but you don't need to be using stuff. This is gonna be an easy 130k probably. $160k. So it's really easy for me to find food right now. So don't worry about it. $94. See if we can find above 100. Yeah, food is really easy to find right now. Dutches. I wish it's always this easy. Alright, let's hit this 94k. I will farm a couple bases and boom, come and get it, brother. It's all good, Zeus. This is the last one I need anyways, so I will have enough after this flight. I can come and hit you for fun if you want me to. I could have scored so much higher in the feeding event if there was more food. I had stuff to feed, I just didn't have food. And with my new job and everything, I didn't have time to actually sit down and farm food. Come and hit me for fun. I can hit you for fun if you want me to. Wow, Red's link is very helpful. You also have link to for what level towers you should have at what level. No, so I do not have that. Um, it's really hard to give you the levels. But for example, my levels are max for my level. So my tower levels are max for my base level. So I have 38. My towers are 30, 6, 7, 6 and 7 at level 137. So yeah, there is no guide that I know of that can give you that sharp eye. But always try to have, like, I'll show you when I come out of this scene, and then you'll see. No, it did make sense. So, all right, let's feed Kelvin really fast. So we got five more levels on Calvin, and he will be expert. All right, so for example, see my dark flag tower. I need 831,000 wood. I can get that when I get my storage hot to 48. But I'm not able to get my storage hot to 48 until I hit 142. So you just want to make sure that your towers are always maxed out for your level. I don't know exactly what level you need, what tower levels you want at what level, but yeah. Sharp, if you followed that guide for your level in regards to breeding, then deductively you should have giant towers everywhere. I'm confused with your response, Chaos. Hey coach, if you were 800 sigils away from Emerald, is the super chest worth the risk to buy? Yeah. Yeah. Single one or a few of them. If you buy 10, then definitely you're going to probably finish it if you buy 10 of them. Just buying one, I mean, it's a gamble. But if you buy 10 of them, you'll definitely get at least 800 sigils. Alright, so we gotta fly Secum Rizar again. Let's bench Iteru. And let's put Borgin out here. Oh yeah, let's hit Zeus. Because he wanted me to hit him. as in you have to have certain eggs to upgrade your builder hut. So in order to get higher level towers, you have to get certain eggs. Yeah, so I get what you're saying. Yeah, so you have to make sure that your breeding is ahead, so your dragons are ahead of your base, because only then you will be able to max your towers for your max level. If your dragons are below your level towers, then you will have a really hard time having a good base, because you will be lacking the eggs to upgrade the builder hut, which will allow you to get your towers to the higher level. So it's breeding and building goes hand in hand, but breeding is more important because you can build without you can breed without building, but you can't build without breeding. If that makes sense. Yeah. So like you want your towers to be like this. If I want to upgrade my sheep farm, it's grayed out and it says upgrade builder hut first. Then I have to upgrade my builder hut, but I can't upgrade my builder hut because I'm still missing 4 sapphire eggs. So I'm catching up with I have to start my garnet dragons in order to upgrade my builder hut in order for me to keep upgrading my sheep farms. Now sheep farms are unique, but these are more these are harder to keep at maximum level than farms. But yeah, like Moji, he put up a link of Amoeba or however you pronounce his name. So at let's look at the archer. So you can get level 11 archer tower when you hit level 17. So while you're level 17, the max level for your archer tower will be 11. So you don't want to be at level 50 and have an archer level 11, because you could have had that at level 17. That means that you're just leveling and building a bunch of towers instead of focusing and upgrading ones to the maximum level. Now, for example, let's look at for me. So I have a storm tower on my short island, which is level 36. Okay, so if I check for level 36, for me it says that level 36 minimum level minimum player level that I need to get level 36 is 130. So at level 130, I was able to get this tower at this level, which is pretty good because it's close, right? I can get my tower to 37 at 136. So I can actually get this tower to level 137, and that would be the max level for my level. So I am one level off on my storm tower when it comes to full potential of it. If that makes sense. Hopefully I'm making sense. Hopefully that makes sense. But let's check like my flag tower. Let's check my flag tower. So my flag tower is 37. My flag tower is level 37. The minimum level for me to have this tower is when my storage is 44. So as soon as I had my tower, my storage at 44, which was at level 130, I was able to get my flag tower to 37. So if I want to bring this tower to 38, I need to be level 142. So it's basically impossible for me to have a higher level flag tower at my level than my flag tower is, which means that it's the strongest possible tower that I can have at my level. So when I hit 142, I will be able to get it to level 38 and 39. And then for me to get it to 40, I need to be 151. Hopefully this all makes sense. And if it doesn't, I'm sorry. But is it possible to catch up when you are level 67 but have been building too many towers instead of leveling strong towers? Yeah, I think you're still in a good spot where you can catch up. You don't want to get to level 100 where I'm at and have, a long base. So yeah, it's definitely, you can catch up, but you need to be very, your level is going to be still influxed, right? But you can correct it. You can correct it. Just, I don't know, if you just want to go over my guide, you can watch the video on YouTube. I don't know if you got I don't know if you got the link, but this is the link to it. And basically, in that guide, I'll tell you what you need to do, when you need to do it, and the reasons behind it. So you can adjust to it. You don't have to take, every advice that I gave there, but just pick something that you like and that you agree with, and then just, stick to that. But, I have during wars, like we are in Diamond, and Sapphire 1. Right now we're in Sapphire 1 because we had a person quit during our war last week, so we lost some rating right before the league changed. So we dropped to Sapphire 1, but we're in like Diamond 2, and we have, the wars are always 250, 250, and it comes down to defenses. So usually because I'm one of the lowest levels on the team, my base is last to get hit. So let's see how many people are lower than me. There's only one person that's lower level than me, right? So my base is always usually the last to hit, right? So people take my base for granted because they think, oh, I'm level 137. It's gonna be easy, right? So there's been times where I stole 2 or 3 defense points on people that just attack my base without, preparing for it or whatever, and they get killed, because my base is the strongest possible. My base is the strongest base that you will ever see at 137. So you will never find a base that is stronger than mine at this level, and I can guarantee that. So people oversee that, and they lose defense points on that. Now, it never came down to my base deciding who wins, but it could because it actually happens. Like I steal 2 or 3 defense points every war on my base because they oversee it. And it's usually like low level players are the last ones to hit. So I have a low level player hitting me, and then some big that's not paying attention, and he gets killed by my strong base because he oversaw my base, underestimated it. So having a good base is like the most important thing in my opinion, as well as breeding. Like you have to be ahead on your dragons, but you always want to have your towers at the maximum possible level. But yeah, enough of that talk. So let's fly these multipliers. I don't need Gorgon. So second. Sounds good, Coconut. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you learn something from it. So the next fortification event, when next fortification event starts, usually people get that email, not in game, but like on your personal email or in game, I think, and they tell you, oh, this is, the event is starting, and I will be featured in the email. It will actually say, hey, if you need help building, check out Code J-Pop's guide or whatever. So you'll also be able to click on it when the fortification starts as well. All right, Chaos. Thank you so much for stopping by. 400K sat here and waiting for you, bro. All right, I'm coming. I'm coming, Zeus. Sorry, forgot. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. All right, I can quit here because I get max experience, and I'm coming, Zeus. I'm coming. Again, I went to a wrong thing, so let's go. Ruleth. You're on the third page. Where are you at? 100K. Alright, I'm coming. Let's see how we do. Thanks for letting me hit you. Hey Pandora, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Glad you made it. Sirkin, thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, please ask. I gotta see if good nurse is here, because she subscribed to me while I was offline, and I really appreciate that. Subscribers help me a lot, keep the stream up and stuff, so it's pretty nice. Let me see. Make sure. Let's go into my. Give me a second here. Gotta see who my subscribers are, if I missed anybody. Okay. Email. Send it. Close. Alright. Let's see. Yep, 99K. Appreciate it, brother. Alright, so our subscriber list. Good nurse. Yeah. Subscribed 2 days ago. Mr. Muffle. Nash, Jake. Nate, Super, Tony, Gaza, Dally, Mohat, Napkin, Bubo, Mike Junta, Yelnek, Vasula, Starwind, and yeah. Well, thank you guys. Everybody that I just named, I really appreciate it. Alright. I have meant to, can't get it to work. Oh, it's all good, Pandora. Are you on desktop right now or on your phone? I know it's hard if you're on your phone and stuff, so. Let's see if anybody needs backups. Anybody needs backups? You're on your phone, huh? Yeah. I mean, it should work. Mr. Poeen, thank you so much for following. Like usually on your phone, if you go to this link, you should be able to do it. But yeah, I don't know exactly what's, asking you to do on your end, so. Nobody needs backups, I think. And yeah, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll do my $20 value pack giveaway. So let's put a time. So let's do it tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. I think that would be a good time. I think that would be a good time to do it. 11 a.m. Eastern. Hopefully everybody can make it, and then we'll stream for like an hour and a half. And at the end of that stream, so around 12:15ish, 12:15 p.m. tomorrow Eastern, we'll do the. Let me check. Let me check. Yeah, mine works. Close all these. I don't need those no more. It literally said something giant working right now. Try again later. That sucks. That sucks. But it's okay. Don't worry about it. Defeat two bases with Terran. How? Terran is. Oh, he is on my base. Alright, let's fly Terran twice. Why is my music not playing? Play my music. Alright, refresh. Cool. Working now. We'll get on desktop. Don't worry about it. Not a big deal. God, I hate warriors. I hate flying warriors. They're so boring to fly. Can't wait till I get hosted. I was so close. I was so close to buying two big packs today. I was super close and decided not to. But we managed to get halfway there, so I'm fine with it. Yeah, wise man. Yeah, I was gonna do it. I was gonna pull the trigger this morning, but then I was like, no, it's not worth it. I'm in no rush. I'll get it. Actually, if I keep getting a lot of tokens during in between events, I'll just finish it off event, and then next week, next breeding event, I'll just work on my first garnet. So I'll be getting my first garnet next event, which is pretty awesome. We need to do one more with Terran. God, I hate it. So next fortification event, I'll be pushing to 146. I have enough timers already. I actually can push to 150 or 154, but I don't think I will do that. I don't want to jump too many caps. I don't know why I cast that, but it was a waste. But what abs? You and Red have officially made me biased against Warriors. They suck. Really useless. Useless dragons. I'm gonna try to do the LL base with my Calvin without having to boost, without having to use Battle Cry. Just want to make sure I can do it. Because I know I can do it with the with Battle Cry on. I just want to make sure I can do it without anything. I don't need this here. And I missed it. Wow. That's pretty bad on my part. Dang it. Shouldn't have done that. Uh, shouldn't have done that. Messed up. I'm just gonna soak this damage. Oh, it's gonna be pretty easy. I haven't taken any damage yet, so that's good. So I can even mess up and still finish it, which is great. Perfect. Perfect. Easy peasy. Oh, but seriously, I get where you're coming from. Yeah, you'll see a bigger. Huh, that's interesting. Um, you'll see when you get to higher levels. It's really they're really boring. All right, let's see if somebody needs backups. Who needs backups? I'm sorry, I'm listening to music, and I'm listening to it. I guess nobody wants my backups. I get to save my potions. We've been live an hour and a half. It wasn't a whistle. It was like, it wasn't a whistle. It was like, that's not a whistle. I'm just like blowing air out of my mouth. I can whistle way better than that. It was like shushing. That's what I was doing. I was like shushing to the beat of the song that I'm listening to. All right, let's do Rizar, and then after Rizar, that's gonna be it for today because I don't have anything else. I was shushing. All right, let's go with Riz. He'll be expert soon, so he will be on the bench team. I'll bench him. Oh my god, what did I do? Why did I do this? Oh my god. I joined Owl Base. I joined the wrong base. I joined the wrong base! Alright, let me force quit so I don't lose my so I don't use my multiplier there. I attacked 312 base for no reason. Coach, gotta go, bro. Thank you for all good info. Carry on the good job. Thank you so much, Zeus. I will be going off as well here in a minute. I'm just gonna go with my closing line or whatever. To my knowledge, Red is gonna stream tonight at after Wars, so after 8 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you guys tune in to Red. An awesome player, awesome person. Played the game for about 2.5 years, I think. So she is much more experienced than me. Thank you for all the followers today. I appreciate it. Thank you for Pandora for trying to subscribe. It's okay, don't worry about it. Hope you guys, got some useful information this stream. I will stream tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, and we will do our $20 value pack giveaway. So that will be tomorrow, tomorrow morning, kind of morning. So Chrysos, not worth it. I picked the Chrysos and Consurgence route through gold because it gave me more of a variety. You're fine. You can go with that route. It's fine. Chrysos is really good for as a breeding dragon. So he's a really good dragon to have. And you also want to make sure you get Synchronos, because Synchronos and Chrysos, in my opinion, are like the main dragons that you need in order to get through Platinum really fast. So yeah, you're fine with that. Don't worry about it. Don't switch your route. Like I said, thank you all for stopping by. We had a fun hour and a half. I will be on again tomorrow. And join us 11 p.m. 11 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow for the $20 value pack. See you guys till then. Have a good Nashi. What's up, Nashi? I'm sorry I'm leaving right now, but appreciate you coming, stopping by. Yeah, have a great rest of Saturday. Make sure you guys watch the fight tonight. Hopefully it's gonna be a good. Hopefully it's gonna be a good fight, and then we'll talk about it and do some dragons tomorrow. See you guys. Bye bye.